What's up, y'all? This be your girl, Thick Beauty with the Gossip, and today I want to discuss with you about the situation dealing with the case dealing with a little girl named Miss Shirley, known as Boots on the Ground. So, as we see, there was a man that called CPS on the little girl. So, this is the man, this is the bum that did it. Why would you do that? What gives you the audacity to do something like that? So, let's see what he got to say.
I see everybody asking $1 million question. Who called CPS on Miss Shirley mama? Guilty. I didn't know her mama was going to get on live crashing out afterwards. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn. On my mama, I ain't never had this many people mad at me at one time in my life. I'm not even gonna lie, I was already scared for the little girl while she was doing boots on the ground, goddammit. But then I saw that little Johnny Gill put on your red dress and your high heel videos, and nah, man, I picked up my phone immediately. It's one thing about us talking about this shit every day, but I feel like somebody had to take action. I mean, it ain't really that bad either. If CPS find out it ain't no case, they gonna drop the case. But if they find that it is a case, then maybe I did do the right thing. One day Miss Shirley gonna find this video and she gonna thank me one day. She had that little girl putting her boots on the ground, goddamn, and I put my foot down. And don't judge me either, man. I was just looking out. Shit, if anything were to happen to that little girl and all of us grown-ups was just sitting there watching and didn't say shit, goddamn it.
Okay, there you have it. The guy had admitted of calling CPS. So, this is how I feel about the situation. First off, you just said that you didn't really give a damn. Of course you don't give a damn. Because I think you did this out of spite, for one doggone thing. Because this little girl got more going on than you, for one doggone thing. And you look like a doggone suspect, your doggone self. So, first of all, you're very retarded, sir. Because don't you understand that there are a lot of kids that have started out doing stuff like this, dancing, singing, or anything else that open good doors for them in the future, and you just don't care. But you had a nerve to call CPS on the child. But I believe in this case, the case of that situation had been dropped. So, everything is cool for what I was told. So, dude, you live in a whole nother state. You and the child. You just did that out of spite. That's how I feel about that, y'all. So, he just really crazy for that. If you want to call CPS on people that really need to be called on, because I don't see anything what the child's mama is doing to her. Now, if she is doing this out of her free will for herself, that's a problem. But if she's doing this to make the child happy, I understand. But you're doing wrong, dude. You need to just really mind your own business. Now, if you want to, like I said, want to call CPS, call it on the people that really needs to be called on, because there are kids that's being sold, raped, starved, and getting thrown in a ditch in the woods somewhere. So why don't you do that? How about that? So, for all my YouTube supporters, if y'all have anything to say about this situation, please feel free to drop a comment in the inbox and tell me what you think.